A cemetery might not be the first place you'd think of when you want to be outdoors. But while strolling through some amazing sculptures at Easton Cemetery, you'll quickly discover it is not the usual. In the mid-1880s, when the cemetery opened, burial customs in America were different than today. Families honored loved ones with beautiful, often very expensive carved monuments. The grounds looked like a beautiful park with tree-lined paths and lots of plants. Often on Sundays, families would arrive in their horse-drawn carriages and have a picnic while spending the afternoon taking care of the flowers planted at the gravesite. Today you can stroll through the rolling hills while going back in time, enjoying unusual monuments and learning about local history. The main entrance to the cemetery is at the north end of 7th Street. We're proud to be included on the National Register of Historic Places and to claim George Taylor, signer of the Declaration of Independence, as a resident. There are 2 printed self-guided walking tours available on the porch of the superintendent's office. One is a general introduction to the cemetery, and one is about Lafayette College alumni and staff. Just inside the gate to your left is a map showing different sections as indicated by letters. Sites listed in the booklets have special markers. To the right is a statue of Dr. Trail Green, who started the cemetery and was superintendent for many years. Among the many thousands of monuments in the cemetery, you can find one with the name Lloyd, spelled out in sign language. Just across from it is a gravestone with an inscription written in German. There are veterans from many wars buried in the cemetery, including Theophilus Rodenbaugh, who won the Medal of Honor during the Civil War. There are many family plots, including Fleming. There are inscriptions on all 4 sides of the large monument in the center, a reminder that there may be something on the back. There are several buildings on the cemetery grounds, including the non-denominational chapel. Just in front of it is the George Taylor Monument. You might see French garden graves, planters. There is a group of volunteers known as the Grave Gardeners who now maintain these monuments. Not far from the chapel is the grave of James Madison Porter, who was responsible for the founding of Lafayette College. The most impressive and largest sculpture in the cemetery is the Brook Monument. A cannon marks the area where many Civil War veterans are buried. Across the road is a plaque in the ground that explains the bronze medallions on the flag holders, indicating the war in which each veteran served. Another building on the grounds is the large Mausoleum, housing above-ground individual crypts for families. There are also smaller family mausoleums in different parts of the cemetery as well. Check out our website, thehistoriceastoncemetery.com, for more details. And the next time you come, don't forget your camera. With more than 29,000 burials in the cemetery, there is much more to see. You might find a carved tree trunk indicating a life cut short. You might find Charles Kinsey, who went out west during the gold rush and then returned to fight in the Civil War. You could find the very intricately carved monument for Anna Bunstein, or an obelisk with a top hat that is a tribute to David Wagner. We hope you'll return to Easton Cemetery anytime from 8 a.m. until dusk, year-round, weather permitting.